Well, we had a little bit of a oofy doofer with OBS. OBS just decided to disconnect, which means I had to also reconnect to YouTube, which means we have a separate VOD. That's fine though. That's fine. Let's see. Now that we're all here, and we're at the start of a new YouTube VOD, I want to show you all something. Ooh. Wait a minute, is the... I hope that the sub-exclusive content button is gonna go. Oh no, it should be ending very soon. There you go. Okay, good. Okay, so here you go, everyone. There's my face. Hi. Look, I got this actual Coke bottle that says Luis. We got it from the vending machine yesterday. We got really lucky. It's a gift for Count Luis, the magnificent Count Luis that we're gonna be killing at some point, I guess. Yeah! Woo! Isn't that fun? Everybody look! I got a bottle of Coke for Luis. It's very yummy. Actually, I refilled it because I drank it all yesterday, and I refilled it with some Coke, some vanilla zero Coke that we have at some store brand vanilla zero Coke. So this is no longer regular Coke. It's different now. Is everybody seeing this? Looks like people are chilling. Oh, I forgot. Drinking without mods. Oh my god, you goober. And then that's the moment where everybody in chat goes, yes, Breezy, that's so funny and interesting and so coincidental that happened. That's so cool, Breezy. Anyway. Gosh, the fact that OBS disconnected again definitely took some wind out of my sails. I'll be fine. But we're gonna be fine. Yeah. La la da 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 da. No. They're gonna have an announcement. Woo! Vanilla Coke's good, right? Yeah, it's good shit. And looks like there's no one to hang out with yet. So we're gonna chill. There's nothing to do that makes us any better right now. Like, I would love to do some things that like increase my stats or my magla, but like, it's all so incremental. Like, cause they're all social. All the activities we can do right now are just for social stats. So it like, the
what to pick.
The changes in like magla are fucking tiny.
Good night.
It would seem the disaster was averted.
Yay!
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
What is going to happen?
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears.
Hell yeah, little yell boy.
Sanctifex Forden has spoken.
Why isn't he speaking right now? It's cool that he spoke behind closed doors, but I would like to him that he actually makes an announcement himself.
The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So haters will say it's fake. His Majesty.
Now that the church has said it, I really believe it. It really is the king. Whoa! I'm so glad I don't have to think for myself.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Anyone. Even you.
Even me?
Yeah, even you.
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs.
Someone clip that bit, that was funny.
Let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Oh god.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
Doofy doofer doo.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Well, yeah, but I don't think someone who isn't liked will be getting up there.
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Oh no! Oh no, the cishet men are not gonna be in power anymore! Oh no!
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents.
This is a
and
metaphor
spread the
about
word.
society.
Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
That's not good.
We have to kill a man.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She won't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Why do things always go down in history but never up? Because the past always... Everything that's happening in the past is going further away from us. The past goes only in one direction as we move into the future.
Where?
You're kidding.
Ridiculous.
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 Are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh?
Hey, listen.
What are you, fucking Navi?
You sound like a damn fool, you know that?
I'm out of ideas. Just can't believe it's true.
That's enough now.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? Can't let a girl that walk into the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She went inside. Aww.
Huh? Why?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Fuck.
Maria.
That's a painful one. Oh.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely.
Oh.
The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I?
Mm.
But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave?
Fuck, this struck me in the heart again.
John chapter 11 verse 5. Jesus wept.
Oh, I just like blinked and like tears rolled from my face. Fuck. Crushing loneliness.
Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
It's not why.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Fuck. I don't even know what FoxyBot said. I wasn't listening. I was... Fuck. Don't worry.
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
Oh, Jesus wept. Oh my god.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right. But much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Fuck.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
Whew.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should...
Whoops. Oh, they're gonna show the book to him because the book is there. Smiles.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Try to calm your mind.
Try to calm your mind. Don't be so tense.
Fair enough. I suppose if I have any real weaknesses, it's that I don't know how to relax. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Wanna read it?
Wanna read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? Leave a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now.
It's so interesting, like, understanding, like, this metaphor now. Like, it's very clear. As in, here in our world, we fantasize about these fantasy worlds. I mean, you know, we have dystopian stories too. But there's so many, like, fantasy worlds where, like, life is so much simpler, you know? And where, like, things are more perfect in, like, how they're ruled. Like, there's always, like, there's just a simple evil bad guy and you kill them and everything is good in the land, you know? That's the idea. And we have this, and we want everything to be perfect in our world of, like, our IRL living space. But things are far from the truth. That's far from the truth, because, like, there's so many, like, unjust things happening with regards to, you know, crime and also, like, the people in power.
And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee its right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Whoops.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime! To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom! And we call it the Tournament for the Throne!
Hell yeah.
Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win.
This is interesting because, like, they're having this race.
Bro has no chill.
Bro has no chill. They're having this race for the crown, but like, does that matter? It seems like they're trying to like push people into believing that the winner would be the best king, even though this is a completely pointless race.
Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy, and the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne.
The Tournament for the
This popularity
Throne.
contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work, probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor?
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
What is that? I have no idea what advertisements I just got, like, on my phone, and it's just gone now. I don't know where it went. Anyway. Okay. Done that.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan and then we can take action. As an Elder, I'm an outcast in the city. I think it gives us an advantage here. We make Luis come to us.
We'll make Luis come to us.
How would we accomplish that? We're but strangers to him, and he gains nothing from it.
Couldn't we get the people's attention somehow?
How do you mean?
If we make ourselves too obvious, we're likely to have an even harder time getting close to Luis.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate?
Bumbo?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it?
Bumbo!
Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be
What do you
dangerous.
think?
Sorry.
Having heard all this, do
My
you
brain
want
is
to enter the running?
my brain is having a not so great time. Like, I'm having some racing thoughts. It's not fun. Let's see. I do.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Let's fucking go.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I inherited Agrius's journal. Woo!
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Hell yeah.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
Bumbo? Bumbo!
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a good king.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Let's go recruit. Let's go enter as a
This
recruit.
should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya?
Yeah.
And who's the kid? He with you?
Yeah. I'm asking the questions here.
I'm asking the questions here.
Did I just hear you right, mate?
Don't make him mad. You're gonna make this more difficult.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before,
It's a no from me.
too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
God damn.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral.
Woo!
Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us,
Maybe she can carry us
I
there.
expect we should see about finding a monster.
She's a
to
strong
slay.
woman.
If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A
Heisme.
villainous kidnapper.
Absolutely
Looks like the army's been
terrifying.
trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. It makes short work of a scrawny little urchin.
Scrawny little
Sure of
clown
that.
snatch.
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Thanks, boy.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he has a big head.
Maybe this criminal has a really big head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic head, you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
Sure. Hi, dude.
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden.
Hi, Barden.
A guard captain from Atira.
Your pardon,
Assigned to
I'm
the
Barden.
south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard
I peg your
captain?
burden.
This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
Oh dear.
If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms.
Oh no.
We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to
The biggest
swallow my
monster.
pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
Ha ha ha! No. We want to help you.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Ah, thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
There we go.
Oi, oi.
Oh, come on. Demo man Goddard. That's rich, a mere fledgling. The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to. Oh, it's a whippersnapper man. Oh dear.
Hey!
Let's focus.
Yeah, there's Heisme.
Let's call it.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements.
Yay!
How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Okay.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Oh, damn!
It's only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Oh, damn.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
You get those EBDBs. It's really tough for me to like interject and actually like make a funny joke or something like. Like everything goes so fast.
Good night.
I try my best. I'm also still very, very sleepy.
Can I come in?
Oh, Maria. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... No. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh, poor girl. I won't tell her.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
Zucarif Lion, thank you for the follow. No, what am I? Gosh, my brain is so frazzled right now. Thank you for the raid. How you doing, everybody?
This one's important.
I never got the chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
She's gonna go all the way back to bed now. Thank you so much, Zucarif Lion. How was your stream? I hope it was absolutely lovely. Yeah. Can we have a shout out for Zucarif?
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Have minor issues? Aw, dang. Sorry to hear it.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Damn.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see when I think of how this may yet save His Highness.
I'll give you a little shout out
All
myself.
else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
There we go. First your stream wouldn't start, so you had to restart. Oh, heck. That's a bummer. Yeah, no, tech issues are never fun. You were too slow. Did you want to do a shout out after I had said that I'll do one myself?
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside.
You weren't getting audio, so you had to fix it. Aw, dang. Yeah, there's a lot of little things that can happen. A lot of little things that take a lot of like preparation and can go wrong. There's a big delay on your stream. Oh, heck. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, like today's stream, like I know that I've been tired and like fuzzy brained, and at the same time like everything's been like really, really quiet, so I've been very self-conscious about that and like kind of insecure. So like oofy doofers. I think it might be good for me to keep this one a little shorter, just give myself some rest and yeah. We'll see. I'll try to keep going for a little longer. I want to at least like give you guys a good stream. But like I think I need to like kind of like yeah, recharge maybe.
But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I do!
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another.
Try to stream on Streamlabs, which worked after restarting your device. We had to unmute audio on OBS to get audio back, despite not being open. Wait, did you use like Streamlabs OBS and then regular OBS? Honestly, I would recommend like just doing some like test streams first before you go live. Just like getting everything set up before you do like a proper thing that you want to showcase to everyone. You know? Just to take it easy. You just like don't pressure yourself too much and get everything sorted out, you know? You'll get there. I'm rooting for you.
So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Oh, damn.
Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you.
You got it figured out now? Good, good.
I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Yeah. You got the Zukarif.
So,
Good luck.
It's a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people.
Yeah.
Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do
And it's such
in
a
service of their country.
And it's such a perfect system. Nothing can go wrong with it, can it? Haha.
Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts.
They want to win. Like, without having people choose for them.
Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good.
Aww.
Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. My dearest dream 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ooh, it's cutscene time! Ooh! Good luck with doing stuff.
Lady Juna!
Lady Juna.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be alive. Let my wish echo. Far beyond the
Beautiful. Good luck, Zukarif. Oh, we got ads coming up soon. And that is the beautiful Lady Juna.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
She's a Nydia.
Let's discuss the venue.
It's the blue eyes.
We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east, Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we
This
come
one's for all
next
the
to His
haters.
Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition.
Cool.
How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of
Not
ambition,
every-
godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Not every Nydia has hair like that. That's very special for her, but...
So he was one of Luis's men.
But it's definitely the light blue
fallen
eyes.
King embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well,
That's
it's
very-
not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introduction.
That's very chaos route of
the
you.
great liberal merchant, it's Roger War.
Hi, Roger.
By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus.
With his red
In
nose.
it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden.
The cute one.
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life.
Beer!
It's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Disgustingly pretty.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country
Oh,
has
many
an
Blix.
even
Very
bigger
many trans
problem.
eggs.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
We killed the human.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
You... Okay.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
I'm doing a little bit better in the runnings. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince. And definitely not to get popular with all the
Just a sec.
girls.
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now?
See.
Want to go to Martira? Woo! Gonna take 3 days to get there.
Wow!
Martira, here it is. Down to Martira, eh? On this craft's legs. Oh, I say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about it.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads will be safer than at that kind of speed.
Spectacular.
Woo!
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
It's pretty cool.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, which was not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Excitable.
Nioras? Are you there? I'm coming in.
Gonna leave it on auto for a bit.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean...
I give up.
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Something tells me he's been tinkering on it.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nioras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Uh-oh.
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage?
Oh my God.
No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A loony, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
You better be quick.
What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists.
Damn.
The time has come to repay his mercy.
Damn.
Understood.
Well, there we go. That explains that.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
Oh, damn.
I think. Maybe.
The world, you say?
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
Hell
this guy's
yeah.
got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
Go talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline.
Okay.
The get ahead, the better.
I'm gonna quickly run a 3-minute ad break because it's been looming over me for a while now. There we go. The wings are so cool. Wait, which wings? On the pilot? Oh yeah, it's an Ishkia. It's their tribe, their race of people, essentially. They get little wingies, like a whole bunch of them. There we go. Guess I'll hop out of the voice call. Yeah, it definitely is really cool, Roxy. It's just that you know, the plot very much revolves around like the racism that takes place with all these fantasy races. Some of them clearly being on top while others are down in the dust. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Yeah. La 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 la. Ba, 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 ba. Just one more minute before the ad break is over. Ah, there it is. There goes the ad break. All right. Thank you. Finally.
Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
Damn.
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
It's perfect.
I think it's a perfect idea.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
Oh no. Oh no, she's in.
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan.
We stand
of
a
yours,
queen.
Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Yeah.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Welcome to the Gauntlet Runner. Let me show it off for a bit. Let's see, this is the back deck. So now the rest of this game is going to take place on here. Cloth-covered barrel. Oh
What's
no,
this?
we can't use that. Yeah, we are very on the road, and it's really, really cool. What was that? What does it say in the back there? Huh, I never noticed that. Yeah, right, Static? It's really, really fucking cool. Genuinely. Ah, the textures look a lot nicer here now. They were pretty rough in that scene earlier. I was like, oh god, what did they do to this thing? But yeah. Oh, look at that thing. It's like some monster. I don't think we can attack it. Like, what is that thing? Oh yeah. There's more monsters hovering around. I don't think I've ever seen that. God damn, I'm now catching that for the first time. They're just vibing. Ba 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 ba. Pretty fucking cool. Yeah, exactly. This is genuinely so cool. It definitely is kind of like selling you a bit of an illusion with this. I won't explain what it's doing, but it's neat. And we can go down to the engine room and stuff. These are the beds, of course, wonderfully inspired by capsule hotel beds. Here's a lounge. Here's the kitchen. Here's the pantry. Ooh. Cooking stuff. Behind the scenes is definitely just the background that's moving, not the location. I mean, no, like, that's not the thing. Like, static, that's how 3D engines work. Like, things are always moving around in relation to each other. So, like, it doesn't really matter which one is moving. Like, there's, like, things are moved around for them to look that way. That's how 3D... That's how 3D works anyway. Like, there's not much of a difference between Mario running around the world and the world moving around Mario that's running, you know? But it's something specific, but it doesn't matter. Here we can clean. Here's some more fucking bags. And over here is the engine room.
This?
Hello?
First time on a gauntlet runner, eh? Yeah, it pumps around the magla. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room.
Spectacular.
Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old gunner's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magla. Used to be you take your life in your hands when you travel the wilds, and thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on colossal beasts, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. Just you watch. It'll be sunset before long. So start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark. The old girl needs a rest as much as we do. Yeah. A weird igniter thing? Another large igniter. They're all different kinds of igniters. This is definitely, of course, shaped like some kind of heart. And it's pumping around the magla. It's a washing machine. I can increase my max HP. I'm gonna save my game. Let's see. Doesn't matter a lot which one is moving, as in changing coordinates. The code is completely different between something that moves and something that doesn't. Usually the moving things are way more complex, especially if something else is supposed to be connected to that moving thing, like stand on it and stuff. Yeah, but like, yes, but like what changes, what like how these things are rendered changes. The graphics engine is what I'm saying. It's actually surprisingly more complex, but yes, when you look at when you look at an engine like Unity and stuff, you definitely have objects that you make follow around, like you make go around and flow around. But I'm talking about like how it's rendered in like to produce the visuals and to have them move around in the way that they do. You know? Usually doesn't matter whether the camera's moving or everything else. Yeah. Anyway, regardless, I think I'm gonna cut it here. I know it's very early compared to usual, but I've not been feeling good today. You've probably noticed I'm definitely a bit more quiet today, and also like the fact that we had a little crash earlier and things got a bit like I got quiet and things got a little bit like. Yeah, difficult for me. I don't know. Mood swings, fun times. I think I'm gonna recharge today and maybe a bonus stream tomorrow night. Foxy said that she wanted to do a stream during the day. I'll see what we can do. Actually, no, we're gonna go Korean barbecue, so that's not gonna happen. So I'll see you guys again on Monday. I think I'm gonna stop here directly. Yeah, my mood's a little rough right now, actually. And I don't have the energy to raid out and everything, so I'm just gonna stop here. Thank y'all so much for watching, for hanging out, and I'll see you guys on Monday for something new. I'll see y'all then. Bye-bye.